show you. Today, I have grown a lot.
Hey.
Just kidding, no.
That's not even an intro.
So what's up, guys? We are back with another video. Before we get started, go down there, subscribe, the notification bell, and like this video to Armstrong Homestead so you won't miss another video that we post.
So what are we going to do today, Houston?
Today we are going to be go around to all the animals we have, all the reptiles I have, and try to feed all of them.
We're basically going to be feeding every animal on our farm, and we'll kind of talk you through them. Most of you are familiar with most of them. What are you going to say, and what? And
we're going to shear one of the alpacas that didn't get finished sheared.
So that's the plan. Hopefully we're going to go around, we're going to feed all the animals, and then this evening, after it cools off a little bit, my father-in-law is supposed to come over. I promised him I'd cook him some steaks this evening, and we're going to finish shearing Tina, our alpaca. Here's old Bear. We'll start off with Bear. Bear's our Anatolian livestock guardian. He's a half Anatolian shepherd.
He's
half random neighbor dog, and he's amazing. We love him. But I say what we need to do first, Houston.
Go feed the fish and the turtles.
Fish and the turtles. Let's do it. You go in the garage. Where are we gonna feed the fish?
Oh yeah. Hang on. Yesterday I just got a new reptile. Can y'all guess what kind of turtle it is? Because I'm thinking it's some kind of tortoise. I think. Let's see if I'm right. I'm right. Tortoise. So yesterday we went to a petting zoo, and they actually offered me to have this. And
do you remember what kind of tortoise it is?
I think she said I forgot. Keep on forgetting.
A cicada.
Yeah, cicada.
That's a cicada tortoise. That was the same kind as the really big 42-year-old one they had. This one's about 1 to 2 years old, and we're probably, well,
we're gonna build.
Let's take him down there with your box turtles while we feed him tomatoes. Okay.
Okay. And
he's gonna stay here. We'll bring him back in at night because we don't want to lose this guy.
No.
If a box turtle gets out,
that's a thing.
Yeah.
But this thing is special to me. Worms.
Got a whole can of worms. We're gonna go feed those to the turtles and the fish.
Especially those bass.
Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by Crowd Cow. So Crowd Cow is an online marketplace for high quality meats that creates a meaningful connection between the farmer and the customer, so people can know and appreciate exactly where their food comes from and get higher quality meat and seafood that tastes better and is better for them and their family. And you always know I'm gonna get some of this heritage awesome bacon. This is probably my favorite thing by far. Something new from Crowd Cow. This is something I've never got from them. I think you guys would enjoy this. So they also do desserts and sides and things now, but check this out. They've got dog treats. So these are 100% Australian beef jerky, dog treats. So Crowd Cow is pretty simple. The way it works is you just go online to their website. You can build your own box. You go through, pick out what kind of beef, pork, seafood, chicken, all the different things they have. You can get it on your schedule. You set it up. It's delivered when you're expecting it. Each cut's vacuum sealed and frozen. You can even join the herd, which means you can become a member for free and get perks like 5% off and free shipping on orders above $99. So you guys know we love putting our own meat in our own freezer, but that's not a perfect option for everyone. Not everybody has that ability. But the good thing about Crowd Cow is you can go on, pick which specific farms you want to buy from, and you're supporting small farms just like us and so many other small farms around America. You're going to get better food. You're going to get stuff that you know is not pumped full of hormones, and people like us that really truly care about their animals and want the best for their animals are supplying food to Crowd Cow. So should you need an excuse to throw a cookout this summer, Crowd Cow has everything you need for a classic barbecue at deals you can't be beat. Whether you want to take the time to smoke your favorite cuts or just a no fuss grill out with hot dogs and hamburger patties ready to cook sides and desserts, they've got you covered for a delicious weekend cookout. So be sure to check out the link in the description box or visit crowdcow.com/armsfamily to save $15 on your first order and get a free membership. And if you do become a member, you'll get 5% off of everything you put in your box. Also, Crowd Cow puts free gifts in every box, so be sure to check my link in the description box to see what they're giving away for free right now. Sometimes it's that awesome bacon that I love so much. Jalapeno poppers have to be one of my favorite things to make on a grill. They're just, they're amazing, especially when you got good bacon. Fresh jalapeno, cream cheese, wrap it in bacon. That's a whole meal in itself.
All right, so we got some really big night crawlers, and watch these bass.
So we're only down to just a few bluegill. The bass have been eating our bluegill, which is fine. A lot of the smaller ones were intended for that. There's no minnows in here right now.
Oh, almost pulled it out from him.
But the bass are just straight up eating out of our hand now, aren't they, Houston?
Yes, and we've only had them for about 2 or 3 months.
It hadn't been 3 months for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's get a good video.
Oh, that bluegill took it.
Bluegill stole it from you.
Oh, that one was quick.
I think your big bluegill's hungry too. See if you can get it down there to him.
Oh, that bass almost took it from him. Oh. Oh, that one was quick.
We got some turtle introductions going on over here.
Out of a shell.
Our tortoise is just a little bit bigger than Houston's biggest box turtle, but we fed your fish. We brought out a couple tomatoes and some lettuce. So let's see if the turtles are hungry. See if the tortoise will eat with the box turtles. Look who joined us.
Yeah, I came to see the intro.
I need you to try to feed these bass.
Don't want to touch the worm.
Why?
Problem is she'd have to hold a worm.
Yeah.
Why?
Disgusting.
She's just that kind of girl.
I am.
She's just
No worms for mom. All right, let's feed the turtles. You gonna give them a couple worms too?
Yeah.
Look at him. He's gonna try to take that worm away from the other. Oh, he just did. The lighting's terrible.
He
got part of it. All right, Houston, put your tomatoes and lettuce and stuff down there. Make them a little salad buffet before they run off.
So first you gotta put down the salad.
I think they're interested in the worm.
Tortoise is kind of scared right now. Cause
Well, the box turtles are definitely used to each other and used to eating those tomatoes.
yeah.
Our tortoise here, he's like, I don't know, guys. Let's give them a few minutes, see what they do, okay?
Okay. Tortoise is kind of scared.
Yeah, he hasn't come out yet.
Kind of skittish right now.
All right, we're not gonna leave him out here overnight, I promise. So
No.
we're gonna let him sit there and eat. I think you got something up on the porch you want to show everybody, right?
Yes. It's been a long time since y'all have seen it, and it's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, we really do need to get him in a
Like
little better habitat,
Yeah.
like an aquarium or some terrarium
Yeah.
type setup, huh?
This is not really. This is just what we have for right now for it. But let's just go show you. Okay, so this is just what we have for him right now. Gotta look on the sides to see if you can see him. Down in that dirt.
Yeah, he buries down in there and hides. I saw him a little bit ago. He came out here.
It's a glass lizard.
There's part of it. There he is.
It's a glass lizard.
Be easy with him and get him out of there. He's backing up in his tunnels, isn't he? There he goes.
So it's a lizard.
Yep.
But
so
it looks like a snake.
a lot of people would think
Look
this.
at his tail.
Yep, it's growing back, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of people would mistake this guy for a snake, right?
Yeah.
Here, you got him upside down. Let him calm down just a little bit. But it's actually a legless lizard. He's pretty cool. We've had him in here for a couple months. He pretty much stays hidden. We need to get him in some sort of different terrarium, but I feed him a lot of this is a turtle food actually, but it's got a lot of little freeze-dried bugs and stuff in it. And we fed him crickets and ants and any kind of little bugs we can find. Worms. He likes those little red wiggler worms, doesn't he? Yeah.
That goat over there is yelling at us. He's like,
sure was.
Come feed us.
We better go feed, huh?
Yeah. Come on.
So we got a few laying hens in here in our old garden. They're these are older hens. They really don't lay much at all for me anymore, and one of them's kind of crippled. She's been limping around a little bit, but I've kept them in here in our old garden area since last fall or so. I have to mow it because with just 5 or 6 chickens in here, they don't keep it grazed down very well. But Houston's gonna feed them a little bit.
They'll eat that.
That's the rooster you guys always hear in the background of our videos. So there's only like 4 or 5 chickens in here. They get our table scraps and stuff like that. They lay a few eggs, but they're old hens that probably aren't laying much at all, period, anymore. I think they're like 4 or 5 years old. There's several other chickens that free range with the goats and alpacas and donkeys and stuff, but the 2 ducks, most of our chickens just free range. We find our eggs in and around the barn and stuff, but you know, we don't take the chicken world too serious anymore. We used to have a lot of laying hens, and Weston actually used to sell eggs like at church and stuff. He would pay for the feed, collect the eggs, and then sell them to friends and family and stuff at church. But we don't really do that too much anymore. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Didn't know that.
Didn't know that.
Wait, can we go this way?
We will. So the goats are all locked up. I only have like 6 does and Isaac in here right now. We've got, I think, 3 or 4 more goats over at Goddard Youth Camp. They're grazing around a lagoon. Isaac's doing his job as our buck. All right, let's go in and feed.
Look how big her horns are.
Yeah, Skip's getting
Big.
a good set of horns on her.
Yeah.
Don't get a lot, just like maybe 1/4 of a bucket. Keep going, keep going. It's stuck. Gotta shake it. That'll work. This is for the 2 little bucks, 2 little billies that are out here. And actually, so what we're gonna do, Houston's gonna feed them in here, and then we'll go around and lock the gate behind them probably, because the brown one, the one that's poking his head right there, is fixing to go to a new farm today. My father-in-law's got a friend that's looking for a buck, so that one's gonna be leaving today. Then the black one there, I'm gonna take over to those other does that I was talking about that are grazing at the lagoon. Oh. And he'll breed those few does.
Here, Dad, let me go.
Yeah, here's where most of our chickens are, and as you can see, our hens are starting to molt right now. They look like they've lost a lot of feathers, but not all of them. But you two guys fixing to have a job to do for me. Okay. Here you go, sir. Houston's gonna feed the alpacas and the donkeys. For whatever reason, our alpacas have decided they like to poop and pee under the barn. And I don't really appreciate that, guys. You kind of make it smelly under here. One thing that a lot of people don't know about alpacas, and I'm assuming llamas more than likely, they typically use the restroom in the same spot. So they'll find 1 or 2 places they like, and they come back to it over and over. And the little donkeys are doing good. There goes Steve. Where's Freedom at?
Over there.
Freedom's hot. She's laying down. Houston just scatters the feed a little bit in each container. Let's go check on Freedom. I know she's pregnant, so she may just be laying there in the sun, I mean in the shade, trying to stay cool. Freedom, you good? You just chilling in the shade? It's warm out here today, isn't it, sis? Earl, you don't want to mess with her. She gets a little testy sometimes. Huh, Freedom? Oh, she's limping a little bit. That's why she was laying out here.
What's wrong with her? What's wrong with her leg?
Rufus, you're just waiting on us to turn the sprinkler on, aren't you? Hey, Houston, why don't you go turn the water on for us?
Turn it off.
Turn it on. Rufus wants to play in the sprinkler. You like that sprinkler, don't you, Rufus? The girls are just going to stay over there and eat. They don't really care to come play in the sprinkler right now, but Rufus don't mind getting all wet, do you, buddy?
So now it's time to go get the eggs. By the way, if you're wondering why this is broken, Whopper did this before he left to the chopper.
That's one way of putting it. I've never heard anybody say Whopper went to the chopper, but I guess it's true.
It's off Ferdinand.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to feed the goats. They're pretty much just primarily on pasture right now. We feed them grain a couple times a week, but not very much. They've got several acres of pasture out here to graze on. Houston's gathering some eggs. Is there any under that doghouse?
Yeah.
We'll have to gather up all the eggs and keep all the best, prettiest ones because the county fair's coming up soon.
County fair? What do you mean?
The county fair where we can enter in, like where you take all your vegetables and produce and projects and things that you've grown. You remember going to the fair last year and entering watermelons and tomatoes and peppers?
Yeah.
Well, eggs is something that you can enter into the fair and get judged and see if you got the best eggs in the county. These aren't the best, but we've got a couple hens that lay a really dark chocolate egg. Hey, take it easy.
And some really big ones.
And some really big ones, yeah. But we need to collect and save the prettiest dozen eggs you can over the next week or so. As the goats fight in the background. So that pretty much covers it as far as feeding all the animals. I didn't feed the dogs, but you guys pretty much know all the dogs. We got Bella and Bear, and then Earl, that was supposed to be my wife's indoor lap dog, which he's the creek pond loving dog. And then Gemma. Gemma's actually in the house. She had surgery a couple days ago. We got her fixed, kind of got her tubes tied or whatever they do for female dogs when they neuter them. She hadn't been feeling real well. She's still kind of taking it easy. And then Callie, our old Pyrenees, I think she's 15 years old, completely deaf now. And you'll see her in the background of videos, but that's about it. What do you want? What do you want? But a lot of people want to know how long it takes us to do our daily chores. And it's really not long at all. I mean, if we just walk outside and get it done, we can have it all done, including watering, in 15 minutes. Typically we take a lot longer to do the chores. We'll come down here.
30.
Yeah, 30 minutes. We'll hand feed some of the animals, won't we?
Yeah.
You know, feed old Rufus back there, let him play in the sprinkler.
Yeah.
He's mad because I put it in the water trough to fill it up.
Yeah, but normally the longest it really takes is 30 to 40 minutes. But it's really not long on a normal basic. It only takes about 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty simple right now, huh?
Yeah.
Houston and Mom are really wanting to add some more animals to the farm.
Yeah.
It may change soon, may add some more animals, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Turtles are easy though.
Yeah, turtles.
But Mom's
That's
looking
easy.
at bigger animals, isn't she?
Like kangaroos, all of that stuff.
We don't need a kangaroo or a wallaby or a wildebeest or camels or any of those exotics.
Whatever things.
Maybe some cows.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
So these are some of the good eggs that we have right now. But this one's kind of cool. I like this one.
I was just wanting to show them how dark. Some of these are super dark compared to a normal egg. So, yeah, there you go. How's the fresh dew? Yeah, let's get the rope off of you. Here. There you go, Tina. Fresh haircut. Now you don't look so silly. Feel better? All right, well, there you have it. Dolly, Tina, Lucy, Rufus, everybody's finally all sheared and cooled off. Now, like with Tina, you know, it took us a while to get the rest of that shearing done, but we had most of her body sheared, so she was able to let go of some of that heat, because I'm sure that that fleece holds in a lot of heat. But that's why we turn them on, or turn on the sprinkler for them, and they love to just make a mess in water troughs and all that kind of stuff. Alpacas are an interesting animal, but anyways, all the animals are fed. A lot of you all often wonder how long it takes or what all goes into feeding all the animals, because we kind of do bits and pieces on different videos. It really doesn't take that long, and having animals is a huge responsibility, because you got all these different animals that you have to keep alive and take care of, and you want them to have the best environment and life possible. But it's not a lot of work, really. It's not. I mean, we enjoy it. I love it. Houston loves it, and everyone that comes out wants to see the animals and stuff. So, you know, it's a lot of fun. So, anyways, the other day at that exotic animal park, when we went over to my buddy Dwayne's Snyder Family Exotics, I don't know how we got out of there without anything more than just the tortoise. I wasn't planning on bringing home the tortoise, but that's something Houston's been like dead set on. He's been wanting tortoises for a long time, so I don't mind it. That's going to be pretty easy to take care of. We're actually in the works for getting climate control in this shop, so in the wintertime we'll be able to do some other stuff in here, keep animals warm. Things like the reptiles and stuff, like a tortoise, has got to stay pretty warm in the wintertime, so we'll bring them in. But I don't know, that little bull, that little gray bull that was there, that little micro mini zebu bull, that guy was cool. He was a lot of fun. That was an interesting little cow. But I don't know, we're still debating, thinking about what else we want to get into, what do we want to do. Our farm has just kind of evolved and changed over time. You know, quite honestly, with 110 acres, I could get, you know, most of it's timber, but I could get 12, 15 mama cows and a bull and run those year round and have, you know, 10 or 12 calves to sell every year. But me looking at it from a business standpoint, where can I do the best for my family? I don't think having a dozen mama cows out there is going to be the most profitable thing for my family. So like I was saying a while back on a video about an online farm, basically, like my friend Dwayne has that exotic animal park that people pay to come visit, and that's how he's making money on his land. You know, he's got a bunch of land, but he's only using a few acres for this exotic animal park. People pay an admission, they buy feed, they buy cups of feed and stuff like that. We use the internet and Facebook and YouTube to give exposure to our farm and help teach people, and even just sharing the animals with other people. Not everyone's able to have animals like we are, so it's fun and it's interesting, and it's a way for us to make money on our land the way we want to. So anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling, and we're gonna have some steaks for supper. So guys, huge shout out, thank you once again to Crowd Cow for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to check the link in the description box below, and always enjoy working with those guys. So guys, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a great day, and as always, we'll see you on the next video.